We're finding grace in toxic times. We face up to the task to free the power within ourselves by ripping off.
Let me know if sound's okay, guys. I think it's the weather. We're probably gonna just talk for a little bit in this. But I appreciate y'all coming back over. I don't know what happened. You got number one?
I'm a renegade, and that spirit is my wealth. I have never judged a stranger harder than I've judged myself, but I refuse to buy your bullshit. You only fool yourself. Still, I'll never judge a stranger harder than I've judged myself. Now we're living like renegades, and we're not asking for permission. Out of all the hopes betrayed by all your lies of omission, a higher power has blessed us. We outlived our past mistakes. We're living in our truth with all the honesty that takes. We don't wanna live a lie. All that acting leaves you tired. Just know that your acceptance and approval is not required or desired. We know who we are, yes, we know who we are. We're renegades, and we refuse to buy your bullshit. You only fool yourself, but we'll never judge a stranger harder than we've judged ourselves. We're finding grace in toxic times. We'll face up to the task to free the power within ourselves by ripping off our masks. And every new day is a day for making peace out of our past. Still fighting off our demons till the next breath is our last. We know who we are.
Yeah, I don't know, folks. Kind of concerned here, actually. Again, we just got Xfinity is actually what we got. So, like I said, we got this extender this evening. We got back, went out to the island, came back, and it was here, and I was like, fuck yeah, I can hook it up before I go live. So I'm testing it right now through the app because it should not be this computer at all. It's brand new. This computer is a brand new one. So it's a laptop, but it shouldn't be. I mean, I can hear the fan coming on and stuff, but I hear people fucking stream from their laptops all the time. It's got to be the internet. And I apologize for that. Oh my God, metal clips. Wow. Insert witty comment here. You always have some witty comments. I love you. Thank you. Wow. 39 months. Metal clips an OG. And I want to say I heard Pigeon last night saying that she's been on here for 4 years. Girl, no, you haven't. Why y'all add years? Me and Purple have been monetized for almost the exact same amount of time. So if I have members that have been here for 39, 40 months, then that's how long you've been here. Also, Purple. And it's 3 years, not 4. Oh, so what happened? I'm gonna tell y'all what just happened. So it was doing whatever, and I was like, okay, I'll leave and come back, right? So I left and come back in the studio, but when I came into the studio, it wasn't this live stream. I was in a not set up live. And I was sitting in there streaming. That's why I was like, y'all can't hear me. Then I look up at the top and it's like go live. So I go back out of my studio and look at my live stream. It says live ended. How? I didn't fucking end it. I have no idea. Maybe I just am not holding my face right. But Metal Clips, thank you so much. Wow. I can't even keep a friend for 39 months. I have. And look, I'm gonna tell you, that's one of the things that I can say that has been a really positive experience for me from this platform. Metal Clips is one of my closest friends in my real life. I fucking love you. I mean, and I have many friends like that. So, blessed. I feel fucking incredibly blessed. And you can so stop it. Actually, if you listen, she said she's been here for 44 years. She stuttered. Oh man. She's over there going off right now, ain't she? I always know when I go live at night, I'm competing with the pigeon. Because all my viewers are subbed up, and we're usually if I'm not streaming, we're in my Discord watching her. She knows that. If there anything interesting is going on, not as much as it used to be. Like we used to, back in the day, watch Purple every fucking night. Not so much anymore. It's kind of hard sometimes to get people like, hey, we're watching Purple. Yeah, okay. And I can thank Ziggy for that. Tabby, too. To really Tabby is the reason why. But yeah, Ziggy. But yeah. Thank you all for coming back over, by the way. I mean, like, these kind of streams typically don't get like people can't see them, they don't find them. I did share it on my community wall, so hopefully people can find it. We'll go ahead. It's only 10:27. I promised myself that I would be off by midnight and in the bed. So let me pull this up. Luckily, tomorrow I'm going to be driving. My youngest son is going to be traveling with me. So I like when he's with me. Like that's what some of my favorite shit too. Keep me awake and tell me. He told me tonight he was in the truck with me that in the car and he was like, I was playing my my driving playlist. So on my driving playlist, I have things like Glorilla, DMX, Journey, Pink Floyd, Bon Jovi, like it's a whole bunch of different things, but in between every song, a song by Glorilla will come on, and he hates on me because a couple months ago I was like in the top 0.5% of Glorilla listeners. So we had a conversation about it. So I'm like, why do you not like when I listen to her? And he's like, no, he's like, Mom, I like her as an artist. And he's like, I know that you appreciate her in a different way than a lot of girls my age do. So what he told me was that girls that are his age that listen to that type of music, he's had a bad experience with. And then he said, and then you play sad music. And I said, what's sad? And I think he's talking about like Blue October and Journey and anything from like the 80s and 90s. So I just let him hook up his music because fuck it, you know. Some of our best memories from our son and our car combos, same. And we get to go like every time we go through this part of the country, like we're all of us, we're in love with it. And we see new things, and ever since Hurricane Helene has come through, things have changed, and it's just something, it's something. Thank you all for coming back over here. Let's pull this fucking piggy up and get her done. Maybe I need to get, I see people get those like stands for their laptops that have the fans on them. That would probably fucking help me. To do that. All right, let's go back to this.
Insurance schemes, etc., etc. I have all the, I mean, she knows it's true. I wish there was a way to see how many like insurance claims somebody's filed, you know? I would love to look up how many insurance claims that woman has filed. Her favorite way to do it is through fire. That's her favorite go-to, is setting fires. Just like, oh, isn't that Cotton Simpson? No. He burned it up from cooking meth. What? I wonder what they found out about the Warriors Path fire over there. That was like Cotton Simpson's, like, he was a manager or over that area. He retired from working at Warriors Path, which is another weird thing. He wasn't working there when Summer went missing, I don't think, but like Earl Taylor, who is actually Earl Taylor is the guy who was found, what was it, the next day after Summer went missing, I believe, dead in the creek, and they tried to rule it like a accident or something, or he did it himself, I forget, but I don't believe it. I think that's way too suspicious with that person's connections. He just so happens to be family to the Crawfords. He's a Taylor, Earl Taylor. The Crawfords' mother is a Taylor, so like Marlena Crawford's mother is a Taylor. Anyways, Earl Taylor was married to Celeste Taylor. I could be pronouncing it wrong, when he died. But when he died, Celeste was actually with Ricky Crawford Jr. So was there some kind of weird, and this is Ricky Crawford Jr. is Marlena Crawford's brother. Yep. I'm not as worried about it now. I think it would be way too, I think it would be way too risky for him now at this point to do anything stupid like that, because it would be way too obvious. I don't think so. I don't know. Good night, Connie. I don't know what vehicle Earl drove. Yeah, it was the next day after Summer went missing, I believe. And he's directly connected to Marlena Crawford, Ricky Crawford, like right in that crew, you know. So it's just very strange.
Fucking blah, 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 blah. Welcome back, people that are coming back over. Hello. What does screen name say? She pisses me off so bad. I know, right? She acts as if and thinks, she really believes that she has some obligation and to talk about this little girl. No, you don't. You inserted yourself in all of this, and you're gross. She said they talk about her nonstop at home. Imagine. Y'all already know. I got the clip. I got plenty of them. It's all they talk about 24 hours a day. It's all Fred watches is stuff about Summer. If you don't think that's creepy, there's something fucking wrong with you. Okay? Why all of a sudden is she pulling out names out of hats for suspects? Probably because she's scared. Cursed. I think we've got, you know. We know. And you know too. You're just, hey Pearl. Falling asleep listening, but wanted to say Six Up Media. I recommend a laptop stand with fans for keeping your laptop. Yes, I need one. I typically don't use this. I typically use my regular computer, but it's not. It's a little old now, but we're gonna get it all worked out. We're gonna be all right. Ziggy only wanted a man to be inserted to a case that's involved. Yes, and you know what? Pearl, while you're here, just want to say that I love you so much. And also, can I show your gift? Can I show it? Because I want to promote Erin. I want to promote Whimsey Weaving. Whimsey Weaving is my daughter. We don't even have to show it. Everybody go in my description. Hopefully my description came in. I hope I set it up right. Just thought about that, but I'll make sure it's there. Whimsey Weaving, my little baby, is in my description. And she has decided that, well, let's just say that she's starting a little bit of a small business, and she's probably going to start making custom rugs, all kinds of things. So go check out her channel. And I think she has her email on there. If anybody would like to commission anything, I definitely am going to promote the fuck out of my kid. So go check her out. The kid's talented. She blows me away. And yeah, she's my kid. So, but yeah. Does anyone remember Ziggy saying that she had info but couldn't say anything? She said she does it all the time. She said it in this focus. She just said it. She's like, I know something that's gonna happen too that nobody else knows. Well, Ziggy, I know some shit too. Okay. You know what I know? I know it sucks to suck. I know that.
It's weird for sure. And it's weird how they wanted to keep that all hush hush, you know? Like the family was like asking people not to or to leave it alone. I just don't understand that.
Trying to find that account number. I may have to like come back and get it and post it on my community wall, guys, because I'm looking for it and like I had it saved in something that I don't have access to like right this second. Hey, Patty. And I don't see it in the short. Like she showed her address and her name, but not the account number. You can go back in one of her lives and grab it. I'll get it, because you guys met the goal and y'all want to know what the bill says. We'll figure out what the bill says. I adore it, and I cried. Oh my God, Pearl! I cried when I opened it, especially the colors. I didn't want to contact you while you were so upset and sleepless about missing Pupper. Then hell broke out here. I need to tell you. I know. I love you. I love you so much. I'm going to show everybody now because I'm going to tell you something. So it's under your feet right now. So when we decided that we like, is this what whole family thing? We were like, what are we going to colors? Like what, I want to surprise her, you know? And, let me grab Erin's link. She actually made one prior and wanted to. She wanted to go back and she didn't like the colors. And yeah. It was like the first thing I thought of, though. I have to tell you, like when we did get a little bit, I was like, oh my gosh, because I knew the last thing I had heard from you, Pearl, was that you got the notification from customs. And I was like, oh, it's almost there. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Get you some rest, Pearl. I love you. You know how to get off of me. So I'm going to play these with the music because it's my baby. And I'm going to keep dropping her link again. These are called Jelly Roll rugs. This is actually the one that's mine. She made this for me for my birthday. So, did she not put it up here? Oh, I think she put it on TikTok because she said, because it was like the other day, like a couple days ago, I was like, she got it. And she's like, well, I'm gonna post it so people can see, but I think she just put it on TikTok. I'll find it. But here's this mom's next. this one was going to be mine. And then she said, okay, Mom, what colors do you want? And and I am super proud of this one too. It's so they're all really good. And I'll find pearls. Let's get back over to this. We got to get through this, guys. Got to get through this.
Proof today of Karen's involvement with all these groups. She's the being part of the distraction crew, and her hanging out at the wells is all coming out. So, and I know Karen, she is actually like a coward. She'll run when this all comes. Like, she will hide. She would not show her face. She's, from what I've heard about her, she is, yeah.
Actually, I just thought, like, you know what? Pearls was like a really personal gift, but it's beautiful, and I'm so glad she loved it. I just think I'm so glad. Who does the crochet here? Metal Clips. Metal Clips does. And so Metal Clips, do you want to talk about the current situation with that? Fucking hate Etsy right now. And how people can get a hold of you. Because, yeah, I don't think that Metal Clips is on Etsy right now. A lot of people are boycotting Etsy. So maybe she can drop away if people would like to get product from her. I know she's working on a website, and as soon as we get that up, she gets that up and going, we'll make sure that's in the description. But Etsy is not going to be a thing right now. They are actually, I'm just going to tell you why. They are selling, they were, I don't know if they are now. Hopefully they're getting it off. You're making a Shopify. Perfect. I'll make sure as soon as you get your Shopify up that we get it on my community wall, but we're definitely not fucking with Etsy right now. And yeah, they're selling merch for a concentration camp, so fuck them. Tragedy Pimps Exposed coming in with a reminder. There you go. I'll place that in the description. So we got Metal Clips email right there. I'm a lap loom weaver these days, always keeping my hands and mind busy. That's so, I really think sometimes, like, I want, but painting is my thing. Like, that's my acrylic painting is what I like. I really wish I could be doing that right now. I love it.
Let's see what like a few cards I get on Karen's involvement. Karen, what is Karen's involvement in Summer Wells' disappearance? Because some of you guys were asking to see if I've ever done a reading on her, and we'll just see. The Ten of Swords, ruin, failure, bitterness, collapse, exhaustion, dead end, victimization, betrayal. We have the Page of Swords, which is about being like, that's the card of gossip and communication. Here's my Summer Wells card, Page of Cups.
Gossip coming from the fucking gossip pig queen.
So yeah, what's involvement in Summer Wells'
The only thing
experience?
you're a queen. Thank you for some solution.
Abandonment, letting go, searching for truth, leaving something behind, turning. So see these two that was turned upside down. It says unhappiness, lack of fulfillment, disappointment, underachievement, arrogance, snobbery, revenge, regret, remorse, and cutting losses. So what does she want to get back for? Like,
yeah, Pearl's getting ready to pull a Brittany J in the chat. Don't do that, Pearl. We love you. Get some rest. What's Fred Hill's involvement, Ziggy? Where's that timeline? Page of Cups is not Summer Wells, you idiot. Thank you. I mean, I can't even, like, when she first started doing that. But then again, why am I surprised? This is from the bitch that says that the dog she has is eyes. The dog that she named after this little girl has Summer Wells eyes. Like, we're
revenge for what?
There is no bottom.
We hadn't even talked about Karen, like when she came out onto the scene and stuff. So that doesn't really make sense.
So eventually, when I get time, I really want to make just a clip of her doing readings on people that she doesn't have permission to, people that she doesn't like me, you, TPE, Cursed, there's so many people through the years. She's done Timmy Marie, A Balance. I'd really like to go through, grab them all, put them in a clip, and just show people that every fucking time she does it, she is reading herself. Everything she says, it sounds like you. It's not the person.
Stalemate, difficult choice, being stuck in the middle, denial, and hidden information, it says. So that to me is a clue she has some kind of information, which I already know anyways. This is just a tarot reading. It's just for entertainment purposes only. It says loss, grief, disappointment, sadness, mourning, discontent, and feeling let down. Being dedicated to working towards some kind of wealth. See, the devil's connected to, yeah, see, she's worried about getting arrested. She's worried about something coming out. She has to be. She has to be. And after today, I am more convinced than ever.
I thought you had the proof, though. I thought like you had the proof. You wouldn't have to be convinced if you already had it, right? She calls Athena Summer's dog. Athena wasn't even conceived before Summer disappeared. And Athena is most likely, well, we'll say line bred, okay? Breeze, I love gardening, but I'm not blessed to garden right now, so I soothe myself watching gardeners. I have a neighbor that I met like right after a little bit because I connected to a lot of our neighbors through that experience. She lives in the neighborhood like behind us, and she always gets on Nextdoor and gives away stuff in her garden. So yeah, I told her last week, I'm like, I'm coming for some of them sweet potatoes. Like, it's gonna happen. I need to do that. The reading she's done on 6up TV, Curiosity, is exactly what Ziggy herself is.
Jody Sue said they all fall off cliff. Well, how about how Jody Sue said also, which I wrote down or said something about how you could spy on the wells over off of Simpson. And I asked Fred about that, and he was like, well, I guess the only place she could possibly be talking about is the overbays. And he was like, and they just so happen to have a maroon Tacoma single cab truck with a black lat rack. But remember how Jody Sue was saying she could spy on the wells from Simpson? And Andy was seen on Simpson Road at around 3:37 p.m. before Fred saw him around like 3:47 or something, I think, over on Ben Hill. And Fred at 165. So
I would love to have a garden myself as well. Maybe not, I wanted to do one this year, but I did start a couple plants. And yeah. Anyway, shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, my mom. My mom has a like mini garden, one of the ones that's like in a my brother built it for. It's probably, I would say, like 6 feet by 3 feet wooden container on her patio, right? And she sent in our family group chat the other day some spinach or something that and some peppers. She's like, from my little mini garden. Well, that's so cute, Mom. I'd love to have a garden too.
Was he over there spying on the wells on Simpson over at the overbays? First, I don't know what that. I really doubt that, because I would really doubt that, because then that would mean the wells aren't involved, and I can't see that. So yeah, when I asked Fred what Jody Sue means, oh, and another thing, guys, a clip about Jody Sue about like threatening Andy.
Bitch, why can't you ask him right now? Where's dude at? You've been live like 3 times since all this shit happened, right? Chad went to jail and whatever. Like, where's your dude at? Ziggy, where's he at? Ziggy, where's Fred? Fred has a lot to say. Where's Fred? Oh, Fred.
and mentioning like that chicken shit water or whatever, where she was like being all like real vague and stuff. People couldn't figure out what she was talking about and talking about sunflowers. So they used to fight chickens. I don't know. I don't want to get anybody in trouble over it, but they fight chickens out there in Light Holler. And there's a creek that runs out there that runs like right behind the Fields Road property on the Bernard Fields Road property. And when they would fight the chickens, they would throw the dead ones in the creek, and the blood and chicken shit would run down behind the Fields Road property. And that is one of the puzzle pieces in solving what Jody Sue was talking about when she talked about chicken shit, bloody water.
What the fuck? Fred said, what? Oh shit, I was logging into TikTok and I wasn't even paying attention. Shit. Hold on. Oh, first video I get.
So TLC is really
Stinson has the suit. Hold on.
And sunflowers. Now, the only thing we can think about the sunflowers thing, which is like, is she talking about sun, like her, like a child, or is she talking sunflowers? They're right over by Andy Bernard's parents' property over at Mountain View. There's a huge field of sunflowers, and that's the only place in the area that you'll see sunflowers. So it just so happens to be right next to Andy Bernard's parents. But I don't know if that could have, if that was some kind of, because she was talking about the elders and how the elders would be so disappointed. Yep. You know how we were talking about that Norway the other day about possible like illegal adoption, like a gray market or black market adoption, which would make sense why once we heard one of the law enforcement agencies say there was some legal ramifications, or like, you know what I mean? Like made it seem like something was only a little bit illegal. Like what if it was a gray market adoption through a church or a group to get money to pay off their drug dealer? Sunflowers came up in Summer's reading. Oh yeah, they are the old nurse. But Frank White is a main one, but he actually is into boys, so I don't know. I mean, they were trying to make Summer look like a boy, but I don't know. Cam talked about, so to speak, camp that overlooked the wells. Yeah, it had to be over there at the overbays. That's the only place Fred could think of that you could see. Because even Jody Sue said something off Simpson Road.
Oh, fucking gross, ain't she? It's rough to get through this, man. Let's we're gonna have to fast forward, guys, just because I gotta get up.
Constantly talking religion. He messages Fred 2 weeks ago, even though he's talked all this shit all over all these channels about, like how he tried to set up Fred, and he has been a part of trying to set Fred up and stuff. But then messages him a couple weeks ago.
I want to say that's I did want to point that out, that they claim that Don Wells tried to get a hold of Fred a couple weeks ago, and that would have been around the time that Jason Jensen, this new PI, which this guy has been a PI. He was the private investigator in the Gabby Petito case. I just looked at his website today because I seen him like in videos, but never really paid attention. Well, I went and looked up all his credentials, and I think that's why she's scared. Okay, I'm gonna break it down for you. Don and Candace Wells hired a private investigator to help them find their child. Also, they're saying that the TBI has been involved lately and asking them permission to look near, on, or around that property. Okay. At the same time, Fred Hill's bestie, who, in my opinion, he was with the day that Summer went missing, just got arrested. And we ain't heard a peep out of that motherfucking rat. He's all the time, hey, dimpled up, all the time in the fucking background, right? Boomhauering out. He has shit to say. So in my opinion, when she's talking about, oh, they're so scared, we're so happy, it's, you already know what it is.
Ask how he's doing, and like, you know, God bless, and you know, oh, I've just been in my Bible, hope all's well. It's like he wants to be good so bad. He wants to be a good person or looked at as a good person so bad.
More projection about your fucking boy there. That rat you live with and married. He wants to be portrayed. You want to portray him as a good guy so bad. So fucking bad. You're desperate. It's gross. Do you know that people that are good people don't have to repeat all the time that they're good people and they have integrity and they're so honest? Jensen said that he let Don know the person's name that he turned in. I bet he did. And I bet you it ain't none of their fucking business. Ziggy, you are not law enforcement. Go ahead and keep calling them.
I don't know. I feel like he could easily get manipulated by like some kind of like cultish or religious type. And then then you got to think though, if he did confess to his church, something like that or did something like that, then where's Andy Bernard?
I mean, dude could be cast in a fucking horror movie looking like that. For fuck's sake. That's scary. This is what he looked like 9 months, 10 months, maybe not even that, like 7 months, 6, 7 months before he was her man. Whoa. Like, whoa. Especially when she said, she's so transparent, not a liar. Remember when she used to say it like every fucking day on repeat? Guys, I'm so transparent and honest. And none of these people on here are like that. Fucking what? Full blown. You ain't lying. I'm gonna say, like, good for him for maybe getting out of that situation. Good for you, Fred. Look at you go. Emma, are you jealous yet? Trying. Okay, so like you go to group therapy and they like make you say your feelings and they'll be like, we don't want to have no like normal happy. We want you to get into it and give us some real feelings here. I'm feeling I'm feeling fine. Remember wearing a woman's, yes, he wore Laura's clothes, but he had thousands of dollars, what, in a tree, a hole somewhere that Ellie stole from him when he was in jail. And Ellie, this is what's crazy. She sits here and says in this live, and we might have fast forwarded over it, but she says that Ellie broke into the 207 property when Fred was in jail and put holes all through the RV and ruined it so Fred couldn't stay there, so nobody could stay there. Well, if that's true, then the good sister was doing it too because she was there fucking with her. Dumbass. If Ellie was doing it, then Julie was doing it too then, right? It didn't happen. They went there and cleaned up the property. Fred and Laura had been in trouble for the garbage leaking into the creek and been fined by the city. Ziggy, did you know that? That's documented too. I'll go ahead and make sure when I get back, I pull those receipts and show how they were fined. And guess who paid it? Guess who paid that fine? It wasn't fucking Fred. See, he did all the shit. Here's talk about that. Go ahead. Go on, baby. What's up, Andy? Sorry.
All in that because like what was he doing wrong? How would that all tie in? And then it makes us think, well,
sure did, didn't we? We showed some of them on here, didn't we? Those were the ones with the intravenous needles and cans. laying all around in the disgusting, yeah, that was all you, Fred, all you and Laura. And if Ziggy wants to act like it ain't so, bullshit. Go to White Boy Lockdown Radio's channel when he went up there.
Like one of the neighbors that Andy's really close to, which is like Andy's mom's old home place that the Thompsons purchased, is now they're real close to Andy, and they have
and literally, like, she left this chat and she goes over there and she tells people that now she knows for a fact that Ellie and Andy are close because they're in my chat. They're not, what the fuck are you talking about? Ellie came up here and said, told she has nothing to hide. Andy's right here, neither does he. But guess who we're not hearing from? Fred. Weird. Yeah, I did. And that they're actually on my Patreon. And again, another reason why you might want to get out while you're go to the doctor about how you're losing all that weight. Feeling tired. Your joints are got to be aching. Hard to eat certain foods, probably. Been there, done that. And it was destroyed long before we went. Girl, I already know. I've seen it. I'm not stupid. I know exactly how that motherfucker lived. I've been around people that live like that.
had an exchange student up there, and they always have all these kids up there from all over the world, and they used to take them down to the Redmonds and on hay rides and stuff.
Again, we've talked about this. Ziggy has no real world experience, doesn't know anything about anything. There are a lot of adoption agencies that take children from across all over the world and they bring them over here. And yeah, I mean, you're ignorant. She makes up stuff and spits it out as truth. Exactly. She refuses to go get educated on anything because God fucking forbid, right? I have to tell you guys, one of my favorite creators is Lovana Zook. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to get y'all her link. But she's an Amish. She cooks on her channels. And I love her. Hold on. I'm going to pull her up.
What affiliation is that group? I want to know that. Because that would be something that Andy would probably be directly connected to. And I'm just wondering, is he... I just want to know. I want to know what church or group that's affiliated with. Right, Luminous? Oh, yeah, that's exactly what Fred says, that he was fishing for info and he knew that from the beginning. I know, Tanya. It's not their fault. It's not. But it's not. And maybe Summer was adopted to a family who really, really wanted kids. It's not, their laws in Norway are not as strict, you know, or a place like that. It doesn't have to be Norway. I'm just saying, maybe there's a family who really wanted her that maybe it's, and that could be, I don't know. It could be a million different things, I guess.
It could be. And that should be the end of the conversation. You should post her information and shut the fuck up. But you use this little girl to get Diet Coke, tarot cards, fingernail polish, flour for your fucking, if you can call it a noodle. Y'all gonna probably need some gas in. Like how if Fred has to be, if he does have to be in court in 7 days, how's he gonna get there? He's gonna take a bus. Who's gonna pay for it? Is somebody gonna pick him up? Your mom gonna rent you a car, and who's gonna drive it? I have questions. I am your number one stalker. I need to know. Fred says,
Pastor Ryder? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's his pastor. Very beginning, Don was seen. They both were I was listening to that video from Killer Looks last night, from like a month ago. I hadn't listened to it yet because, like, I was like kind of mad at Killer Looks for like a week or two, and then I got over it. Anyways, it was really, really good, and it's about it's about Andy mostly. I'm trying to remember exactly the title. But they were showing Andy being questioned, and like that forensic artist, you know, who was like offering to draw the man that Jody supposedly saw in that red truck. And he got all freaking weird and mutes and starts like, I don't know, acting real strange and just kind of rude to that lady, in my opinion. And the way he was to Chris McDonough, which I don't understand why Chris McDonough doesn't want to talk to Fred, but I'll just leave that right there. And I want to know also why I'm blocked, which anyways.
Well, I know that there at any point there can be, because she puts Summer in her title every fucking time she goes live. There are probably people that maybe have never been over there. There are also people that haven't been there for a while and maybe are hoping that they have something. And there are people that are very vulnerable. And for the people that have been over there for a long time or have left and went back, like Luminous and whatever, I have no, I got nothing. I see these motherfuckers sit in chats and say the worst things about the parents of these missing children, and I could care. When they fucking give these people money, I fucking laugh. Give them more. That's the point I'm at. Now, when it comes to the people that don't know, then I'm like, fuck, that's sad. But yeah, go ahead and give her all that retirement money, all that money you work your ass off for, so she can sit there and do this. That just shows who the fuck you are. Like, really. I was actually going to do a video about how there's a lot of people that support Brittany J that support Ziggy. Lolly's been over there in her chat, popping up the fucking misinformation, talking about Summer. Has Summer in her mouth. You know, she always has Sebastian in her mouth. That girl's fucking vile. Something wrong with her. I used to call her Mini Ziggy.
He does do a good job with his videos. He did another good one yesterday. Anyways, Chris McDonough asked him, what line of questioning, what was law enforcement asking you? He's like, I don't remember. And Chris was like, oh, okay, well, thank you. I don't remember. I don't remember what they were asking me. How about, let's start with what you were driving that day and what the hell you were doing on the road. They were asking you that stuff, weren't they, Andy? So why are you out here all over the internet telling people you weren't on the road? Why did you team up with Fred Hill's sister and have her go in there and team up with this?
Wow, Ziggy, you're really fucking doing this, dude. Wow. She's live right fucking now, y'all. She's live right fucking now. I wish that Cursed somebody did lives. I know that, listen up, guys, though. The Soup is going to cover a live stream she did recently. I think it's so, I mean, there's so many to choose for now. Now, I told people last night she's going to be pumping them out because she said, and I almost can quote her verbatim, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out in the next few days, guys. Remember? I played it. All that's going to come out is what she puts out. Again, 7 days. He's got 7 days. Okay? The grift is in full effect. These are the type of people they're making Masons in Kingsport, Tennessee. Let's check it. I think you're fucking spiraling. Oh, great. Another fucking deceased person that you're defaming, and you don't deserve a platform. No, man, I'll tell you what, she says shit like all the time. She said in her one live stream, the one before this, about Karen to another realm, that if she wasn't in another country, she could sue her. She said it about me, that there's no point in suing me because I don't fucking have anything, right? Bitch, you don't fucking have anything. If I ever did, and when actually my attorney just passed away a couple weeks ago, sadly, but when he was here, we had talked about how if I did, I would sue you for $1. I was going to, because it has nothing to do with money. But I really don't think you're worth any, because you would love that. You would turn that into content, and that's what you want. That's what you tried to do. That's how desperate you are. You're like all these other motherfuckers. You're just like Brittany J on here, grifting for a fucking lawyer to stop the bullying and harassment when she's coming on here acting just like you. My opinion, girl, she's in serious trouble. She's being really stupid right now. She's doxing. She's been doing this, bite my tongue though, for years. For years. She gets in these manic states and oh my God, like live after live after live after live, full of misinformation, rumors, and speculation surrounding Summer. Please, please help me understand how she has anyone that really believes she's her Summer. I told you, I'm telling you, the people that are over there that support this trash, they either don't know, and they just got there, and they're vulnerable in some way. Easy listeners is what I call them. They don't really listen to the whole live stream. They're just kind of in passing, and they want to support finding Summer. What they don't realize that they're hurting her. They don't know that. She knows. And she don't fucking care. Wow. Hey, Ziggy, I don't think we can hear it. You're playing it. Oh, God, you're pulling a purple. When purple pulls up, because purple can't read. So when and she'll tell you she can't read. Just marbles rolling around. Anyway, she'll pull it up for her computer to read. She'll forget to share the audio. Ziggy's doing it. Ziggy's pulling a pigeon. My opinion, Ziggy goes after Andy so hard because it's a warped mind. It will keep her from talking about Fred being a suspect and him lying. Yeah, it's distraction. It's look over there. He's the bad one. I'm not. We're not the bad ones. They're the bad ones, right? I think I will work on a video about, yes, Tragic Pimps Exposed. When I first started my channel, there were a lot of people that asked me how to do that because they didn't know how. And I showed them like straight up. And I do want to let people know that it is not, if you hear a creator telling you that it's against terms of service to report people, run, because they're fucking liars. If it was against terms of service for me to report you, then why would the button be there? Legit question. So I'm going to call this repulsive. The reports will change after the stream ends, and I'll report it again long form. My phone almost fell off my lap and I can't type. Some information in case missing the girl. Summer Wells. This is exploitation. Summer Wells was 5 years old. Missing. 4 years ago. This creator puts out this information, and in my opinion, I think it's repulsive. Oh, are we in the red? Did I type too many words? What's it gonna let me? Okay.
Hey, wise old lady.
Yes, also comments. And I want to let people know that bullying and harassment is a real thing. When people are on here talking about this little girl or talking about these parents, or even talk about other creators and they're saying things that are against terms of service, let me show you. I'm not going to report anybody because I don't see anything in chat. But for instance, see the 3 dots? Report. Okay. And there's all the options. And people will get strikes as subscribers and not be able to type in chat and possibly lose their account, period. You can be banned from YouTube without a creator.
So I'm gonna wait a second here. It's not gonna be that long of a live. I doubt I'll even be on here. I saw people like say, "Oh, entrepreneur couldn't be a Mason. This person couldn't be a Mason. That person could be a Mason. If this guy could be a Mason, I know, I understand that he has he was an Army Ranger. I guess that's how he got. Maybe he's. I don't know. I guess I have to check into his parents. I don't know.
God, you're a fucking idiot. Oh, fuck, man. Army Ranger don't have anything to do with him being a Mason, you fucking moron. You would think that, like, if I was going live about this and I wanted to convince people of something, right? I'd probably learn a little bit about Masons and what the fuck I'm talking about. But this dumb bitch, she don't fucking do that. She don't ever fucking do that. Let's go back to this live stream and finish it. We're going to fast forward about, oh, she's going to do a reading. To the reading, finish it, and then we're going to get out of here. Unfortunately, I wish I could stay live with you guys, but I gotta go. I gotta jet. I will get the electric bill. I will make sure the links are in both of my descriptions, everything that we talked about this evening. There's a commercial to save the animals on TV. I have to turn it down the volume and cover my eyes. Oh, Tio girl.
The star of the show. I mean, she wants all this attention. She's so jealous that Fred gets all the attention. Like hiding his, or I could see somebody rationalizing it in their mind that Robin doesn't know anything. But I could see somebody, rationalizing it in their mind. If they knew that the child went to who they think is a decent family, definitely much better than the Wells. I could see somebody rationalizing it in their mind that it's better, for her. And I could see them using the Bible as a way to rationalize it.
The jab, that's another thing and another reason why I will keep that foot on that neck. Because I have had my very own interactions with families and people that she has slandered and hurt and traumatized. And I'm not, these are things that have happened. This girl's fucking dangerous. And I don't even know how she's still here. I really don't. And I tell people like all the time, don't go real life. Don't do all the shit that this bitch will do. Let her go. When it comes down to it, if you are a victim of her, of course you have to be proactive. Okay, you have to do that with any kind of thing in life when you are being victimized. You have to be proactive, protect yourself, your family, make sure, you know, if something's happening, you're letting Ellie know, whatever it is. But on the other hand, in that it doesn't need to be on here. I really think that in the long run, let's just say this, like Ziggy says, I know shit that you don't know, Ziggy. And I believe with my whole heart that you cannot go through life being such a piece of shit and it never catching up with you. I can't believe that. So what I say to that is wait for it.
I mean, that's one really famous quotes out of the Bible.
I mean, look at her. She's in a fucking closet. Y'all, she's in a fucking closet drinking Diet Coke, talking about her child abusing husband, putting all the blame in the world on somebody she's never even met because she's mad. And she thinks that we're all mad. We're all jealous. Ziggy, you make me sick.
Yeah, waiting several hours to call. Yeah. And then some people go, well, maybe Andy was on the road, like hiding his drugs or plants or what.
Pepsi can make you lose weight. Either way, I lost weight. I've had it twice. I got cured from it twice. Another reason why I feel incredibly blessed to be here on earth. When I first got it, it was okay. Maybe I just started talking about it. There's hope. Like, I don't people that claim to be in recovery, they're not taking care of themselves. They're not in recovery. And I'm roboting. All right, hold on. I hope this stream helps. How about now? My son just got probably on. We're gonna have to. That's all there is. I hate to say this. I don't even know. There's gotta be something. I am not getting started. I refuse to support it in any way, shape, or form. I wish everybody else was not anything like that. And it didn't quit. Okay, fine. Okay. I had to get on my phone, guys. I'm wrapping it up. I wish I could finish. Hopefully this sounds okay. And we can end this. I'm on my phone. It's still bad on my phone. Ugh, what the fuck? I started talking about Elon. Y'all, I was talking about Elon Musk being a Nazi. And look. Oh, it's better? Okay. Well, I'm on my phone and I can't play anything. I wish, hold on. Like you can do, when you're on your phone, this is what you can do. You can have guests. You can share an extra camera. You can play videos. Like if you have videos uploaded already in your studio, you can do presentations, right? Let me click that. Those are all uploads. Oh, there. I have a presentation of a protection order. Y'all want to watch that? There we go. How do I click through it though? Sounds perfect now. So strange. I don't even see how I can control the presentation. So weird. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I will be back. About a week and a half. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Coming back over when we had to end stream all my Wi-Fi issues, and you guys were so cool with me. Oh no, how long until you go live again? It'll be about a week. I might go. You know what? I'll take my laptop with me. I have never. I'm gonna tell you guys what happens when I do this. I really take the time and like just enjoy real life. Um, Sometimes I'll like go in the Discord and hang out with the girls and stuff and watch whatever, but really I stay off of YouTube. I listen to a lot of music. When I'm there, I visit with family and friends. Like I enjoy that time. And I don't know, for me it's been working and it's logging off, you know. But yeah, I'll do something. We'll do something. Maybe we'll do a live stream. We'll do the live stream from the mountains or something. Try to see how the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi would probably be better in the mountains than here. No doubt. I'm using my cell phone right now. So the thing is with, like I said, with cell phone, you can't stream like streams. You know what I mean? You can share photos. Oh, let me show you guys. Here we go. I'll show you this photo. If it'll show it. Yeah, it's not working. I don't even know how to get that presentation down. I wish that Restream would get their shit together on mobile. Like, I wish they had a mobile app where you could how lame. Alright, guys, let me see where I can pull up my video. I apologize for the abrupt ending and us not being able to finish. But again, thank you guys, and I will see you guys soon. It won't be long. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, mods. Thank you, members. Thank you to everybody who donated it. I can't pull it up right now because I am on my phone. Thank you to Bite Your Tongue for the generous donation tonight. Everybody have a good, safe rest of your week and weekend, and I will catch y'all in the next one.